They don't give a about us or what we think. Hey, um, Emma's daddy said, I got you, man. I got all the money for him, even though I don't got no money. And then when he gives dude all the money, dude, I said, nah, keep your money. Just say nice things about me. What the is going on?
I knew we was gonna talk about that part. I was gonna start laughing. I'm like, yo, say nice things about me. Man, who pinned that?
Nobody pinned it.
Take your money.
I'm starting to hate this shit, man.
I'm thinking Emmett's dad's gonna go in there on some. He was like, I used to run these streets. I'm an OG. This nigga comes with a fucking toiletry bag of money, right? and pulls up to this nigga on some like. He was all timid. He was like,
yeah,
here you go. He's like, yo, this is half or whatever. And then he was like, well, I'll make sure I get you the rest. I was like, nigga, what streets you used to run coming up to a nigga like that?
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer. No matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you. And we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Hey, y'all.
What's good? Black on Black Prime, we back.
Just my lightings. We'll be back for
another one of those heartwarming episodes of the Shot Town.
I can't even say soul food. I don't know what to compare this shit to no more. Like, I don't.
Well, first of all, let's give a round of applause for the writers.
Stop. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
You don't hear it? Come on, man.
Nah.
They did a good job.
The writers are artificial intelligence. I'm not getting. So I was joking before, since the beginning of the season. I was joking saying, what if I told you AI wrote this? I literally believe AI wrote this. You can't convince me anything else. I believe this shit was written by artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I thought yesterday while I was watching it, right, I was just like, you got to take things for what it is sometime. And I was just like, try not to be hard on it. I was just like, it's just a show, like shows like happen like this all the time. And, the shows get bad, but this is like, it's not even that it got bad. It's just that it got lazy to a point to where it's like everything is just alley-ooped. You know what I mean? It's just like, here you go.
I can't even say it got lazy. And the only reason I can't say that is because even though I think AI wrote this, they still had to shoot this.
I mean, shooting is great. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna never say nothing about the production.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not talking about how it looks. I'm saying they had to say, and action, and cut. That was good. Let's go to the next scene.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had to do this shit. Somebody had to say, that was good. Let's go to the next scene. Somebody had to, if you don't believe AI wrote this, explain this to me. Anybody out there who's like, Lamar tripping, ain't no way AI wrote this. You ever text somebody and say their name in the text? So they know you're texting them? You ever done that in your life?
No.
Like ever one time in your life, even back when we had the T9s, when we had to type AAA, BBBB, CZ, even back then, you ever text somebody and said their name in the text to let them know I'm texting you?
Hey, Lamar, what you doing? I don't think I've ever done that.
Even with that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lamar, what are you doing? That makes sense on that can be explained.
Mm-hmm.
But for you to say, hey, I'm done with you, Tiana, This is the last time I'm going to ever text you. I'm just going to move on. That literally makes absolutely no sense.
You talking about Rashad's text at this point?
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Now, if you can explain to me, somebody wrote that down. somebody wrote that down and turned that in, and the director said, "That's what's up. We're gonna hit him with this." There's no way you can explain that this was not written by AI. There's no way.
Oh man, I can't. I'm not going to defend it because I understand what you're saying. Because I felt that way too for a few of these scenes.
Every scene, not a few. Every scene.
That scene where Keisha and Emmett are not talking to each other in the kitchen, and he's looking around or whatever. Damn. I mean, he's just going back and forth with himself, and he's just like, she's like, "What's wrong?" Like, "Look for the mayonnaise. You didn't get none." And he was just like, "You know what? I'm sorry." And then they was like, "Oh, you mean that? I'm gonna take off this week." she was just like, "I can't believe you would do that for me." Booty, 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 booty. And then it's a sex scene, and then they land in bed. And she's like, "Thank you. What you thanking me for?" I mean, I know he was like, "I forgive you." She's like, "That wasn't no apology. What was it? A thank you." And they get mad at each other again. I was like, "Yo, fuck this show, man." I was just like, "Yo, fuck this show." I was like, "This is just like, what y'all doing, man?" I was just throwing.
What they're doing is they're insulting our intelligence. Is what they're doing. These niggas are dumb enough to fall for all of this. Literally, literally, you didn't buy none. I left it on the list that clearly you didn't pick none up. You couldn't just pick none up for me? We're talking about mayonnaise. You so mad you can't even make the kids lunch. You their mama. You so mad at him you can't make your kids lunch.
Yeah, man.
Kevin got 6 goodbye scenes. I was like, just fucking leave already. That shit was irritating. How many montages we gonna have? Let's ride bikes. How I'm moving out my apartment and I'm giving it to somebody else? The landlord want me to find somebody. No, he don't, nigga. This is an apartment. This nigga just ain't had to do no credit checks.
Oh man.
Because the landlord said, "We need you to find somebody else." Man, it literally don't make no sense.
I'm telling you, bro, it was alley-oops in this bitch, and it was a lot of like just like these filler scenes, like how you were saying, like how many times are we gonna see Emmett leave? So Emmett's on the train. I don't know where the fuck Emmett was going. He was on the train reminiscing about everything.
He's good. No, he's sightseeing in Chicago, which he's supposed to be from.
Okay, like, I thought the nigga was leaving. I'm like, all right, that nigga gone. Like he's on his way to California.
It would have made more sense. I was like, it's funny you say that because when he's riding on the train, I'm like, damn, they got trains in LA now. Like I must really not know nothing about LA because the way he's looking out the window and shit, like, oh man, like,
we got the metro rail and the grid. We got the metro rail.
He's looking around like, oh man, this is what's up. Nigga, you still in Chicago.
That's what I'm saying. So while he's doing that, I'm thinking he's going to the airport or something. Like, I was like, why is this nigga on the train? Then it's like he's reminiscing. I'm just like, oh, that's fucked up. They didn't show any of Jason Mitchell scenes that he was, he used to kick it with that nigga. Like they didn't show him at all. Like I couldn't get a nigga flashback.
Let me say this.
Oh man,
I don't care no more. I'm just gonna pick it apart. Before, he gives his goodbye speech. I want to say rest in peace to the people that ain't here right now. I'm thinking he's going to say rest in peace to Jason Mitchell and Coogie, who the show started for. Nah, nigga, the pastor, because he was gonna be here.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. But he said, I knew if he was alive, he was gonna be here. That pastor ain't been at none of the parties.
Oh man,
not one of these fucking parties. But speaking on Coogie, this nigga had a full beard, and they put him in them little kids' clothes like he was supposed to be a flashback. This nigga had a full beard. Come on, Bakari. I want you to live for me. Hey, we are trying to make it. We're struggling artists technically. We ain't broke, but we're struggling artists. If anybody out there wants to help us make this movie, me and Brian collectively will give you $20,000 because we have it as an advance for you to help us make a fucking movie. We got 20 racks for you to help us make this, even though we don't have it. We have it. This shit is fucking stupid. You put up 10, I put up 10 to get this movie made because we got it, but we don't got it. It's an advance. So whoever our manager is can get a fucking apartment.
Alley-oop, man.
I don't get, they don't care about us. They don't give a fuck about us or what we think. Hey, Emma's daddy said, I got you, man. I got all the money for him, even though I don't got no money. And then when he gives dude out the money, dude, I said, nah, keep your money. Just say nice things about me. What the fuck is going on?
I knew we was gonna talk about that part. I was gonna start laughing. I'm like, yo, say nice things about me. Man, who pinned that?
Nobody pinned it.
Take your money.
I'm starting to hate this shit, man.
I'm thinking Emmett's dad's gonna go in there on some. He was like, I used to run these streets. I'm an OG. This nigga comes with a fucking toiletry bag of money, right? and pulls up to this nigga on some like. He was all timid. He was like,
yeah,
here you go. He's like, yo, this is half or whatever. And then he was like, well, I'll make sure I get you the rest. I was like, nigga, what streets you used to run coming up to a nigga like that?
But that's not how you approach him when he took out the Bluetooth. Don't let the Bluetooth fool you, nigga. I'll kill you.
You would have thought that nigga was OG for real. Like an OG was that what they call it?
Yeah.
What the Chicago GDs or something like that. You would thought he was
part of that shit.
Yeah, man. He came out there. He was like, they got half of the money. He was like, nah, keep your money. Just say nice things about me. Well, all right. Real thuggish, dad. Like Emmett, like you and Emmett being getting punked. I was laughing when Tiffany was like, I heard you out here getting slapped. Oh, ain't nothing worse than a female telling you some shit. It's like, I already know you out here getting punked in the street. He's like, God damn. I can't do nothing. Who told you I got slapped? Like, Emmett has no like that. I like Emmett, I like Emmett or whatever, but that nigga just like his character is just becoming like the worst.
You know what's funny? I like every character in here. I like every character, but what they're getting, the writing, it makes you not like them.
No, I feel like yeah, this
Bakari's sister's a little weird. You know that's his sister in real life?
Word?
Yeah, that's why they look the same.
I wasn't paying attention, bro. Like she now that I think about it, yeah. I'm surprised it's like the way this show is. I'm surprised they didn't pull a Murder Urkel on that shit and get that nigga braids. Yo. He's like, that's my twin sister. Like, man, sit your ass down. That's Murder Urkel.
I hate this, man. I don't know how else to say it. I hate it. I was yelling last night while I'm watching it. My wife's trying to sleep. I was like, who the fuck wrote this? It's making me mad to those levels. It's making me mad.
Yeah, man, they piecing this shit together real, like, I don't know, man. Are we too hard on it, or is it just that?
No. No, they don't give a fuck.
I was literally sitting there trying to realize, I was like, yo, this shit's like, what the fuck, man? Like, this shit, like, even Papa, like, him and his girlfriend or whatever, like, this nigga broke up with his girlfriend just on some weirdo shit. Like, nigga, like, why? Like, why are you breaking up with that girl?
It did say I'm respecting his wishes. He dead. What the fuck? That's what Jake told him. Like, nigga,
that's not even
your daddy dead.
That's not even him. You know what I mean? Like who he's been as a guy in the show or whatever. Like
Yeah.
women and you know what I mean, treating this person right. She was just like you. I gave my heart. It took me a minute to give my heart to you or whatever. And the nigga was just like, well, shit. Happy birthday, bitch. See you at Smokies. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, God damn, it turned this nigga into a whole creep.
Yeah, he like a whole asshole now. Like
that nigga was just like, we didn't work out. I was like, no, nigga, you broke up with her for no reason.
They didn't even have a valid reason for breaking up, and he apologized for how he treated her, and then said we broke up. That nigga was like, it wasn't me, I was in my feelings.
It was like, you don't date her because she got a kid? Watch he still end up with her anyway.
Oh, watch Bakari fuck her, then he gonna really be mad.
Oh my God.
Hey, who house was Bakari at?
Bakari was because who walked in on him?
Papa brought his girlfriend over there.
Yeah. Was that not the dad's house? That's not
It better not have been with the dirty ass plates, and he had a whole bottle of vodka on the couch. Where's Papa Mama at? If that's the case,
she drunk too. She mourning.
She might walk in like, Bakari, Papa. That's our only line. She don't really get to say much.
Yeah, she has no lines in this nigga at all.
She has no line. I hate the Coogie flashback because he ain't been doing this shit for Coogie. That's not what he's stressing off of.
She was a little creepy though because I didn't expect to see Coogie.
I didn't either. He looked creepy as fuck. I'm like, who is this grown ass nigga? And then they tried to delete his. That nigga had everything: beard, mustache. They tried to delete it all. Like nigga, he's too old to be having this shit on.
I bet you that was a wig on his head, nigga. Like, how you got the same amount of hair?
I believe that. I believe that was his hair. But I believe this nigga's like 40.
Shit. But yeah, it was all those bike scenes, the flashbacks for Kev, all his motivational speeches that he's been doing lately. Like Kev has really become like a nigga that's going to the NBA. Like everywhere he's at, like that nigga be giving some saying some profound shit.
This nigga got drafted by the Lakers. Like, my nigga, you are going to play video games.
This for Chicago.
If you don't fucking relax.
I hate niggas that do that shit in movies. I'm gonna keep it real with you because I've never in my life been anywhere and been just like, nigga, this for LA.
This is my brother. I ain't ever did this shit either. Like,
this is for the town. Like, just in a regular conversation. Like, I'm doing this for the town.
It'd be different if he out there saying like, I'm from Chicago, but that nigga said Chicago will never leave my heart, as if he's leaving America. Or like he on his deathbed. Like, calm down, my nigga. You are not that far.
Niggas love their cities too much, bro. Like, I trust me, like representing where I'm from meant a lot more when I was younger than like now. Like now, nigga, I'll move any goddamn where. Nigga, as long as
I don't give a shit about none of that.
As long as the rent cheap.
Do you know when you get old and realize what you repping, them niggas is not there with you. You be in Texas like, nigga, I'm from LA. They be like, well, them niggas here with you right now?
Exactly.
No.
Not at all.
We'll beat your ass.
Exactly. Fuck, where you from, nigga? What? Say it again.
You in Massachusetts. Hey, nigga, I'm from LA, nigga. Like, are they here with you? No, we will beat your ass through this whole room.
Oh, God.
Shit don't mean nothing to us. What else happened in here?
This nigga Emmett and fucking Iman Shumpert go on the dumbest. I'm talking about the dumbest sliding activities, nigga. Like they pull up on Victor. You know what I mean? Victor checked both of them. Like, both of y'all niggas ain't no gangsters. You know what I mean? You grew up like this in a big house, and your mama always made sure you had everything. Son, both of them niggas. He was like, nigga, just because you tall, you ain't no gangster. Nigga, I'm like, what does that have to do with anything, bro? Like, first of all,
I feel him though. I feel him though, because niggas think because they big, niggas is intimidated. Like, nigga, that don't mean shit.
That line made Shumpert look a lot less like intimidating. Just if you look at his face when he said that, nigga said, he had the weirdest look on his face, like, yeah, you right, man.
Hey, I'm tall too, and I don't ever feel like a game, but I know niggas that's tall that feel like I'm hard because I'm tall. Like, nigga, shut up, nigga.
I don't know what they was planning on doing, nigga, pulling up like that, and these niggas shoot like the nigga from In Too Deep, nigga, like
Give me the ooh wop.
dude like Jay Reed that dude and shit like that. Nigga missed every shot and then it jammed in the last minute. Then they pulled
Hey, it's just hilarious to me. This nigga said, this nigga Emmett made the call, and that nigga said, "Can we get some masks?" That nigga said, "You just called him, nigga. You better not miss."
You telling me like, why? First of all, why would he pull up? Why would he tell Duda to be by himself like that? So that already makes it look like that Emmett did the shit. Like that's what I mean. Like alley oops. Like you're making this easy. Like this, you can't be that dumb to call a nigga before you kill him or before you try to attempt to shoot him.
But this is AI, so it's like they forgot how smart and venomous Duda was supposed to be. For Emmett to get at Duda the way he did, then them had that whole exchange. Then his daddy like buy his freedom. For Duda to just take that meeting, literally makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. But it's like, okay, yeah, he's gonna go there. Now they in the chop shop. Ain't nobody here. It's always workers in that chop shop. Now ain't nobody here.
That nigga pulled a Snoop from The Wire. Like, yeah, come along. Don't bring no gun. I got one for you. It's like, what?
Literally.
And Snoop stupid too. Pull over here. I got to piss something fierce. This is like, nigga, I ain't pulling over in the alley. Like, what? Like, you got the drop on me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to kill you before I pull over.
Exactly.
It was just like, man, lazy, just like I said, AI writing. And
you saw how they incorporated dude from Southside? Did you watch the show Southside?
That's the new show, right? Southside.
It's like a comedy show. It ain't new no more. Well, I don't even think they made no more seasons.
I haven't seen it. I think I saw one episode and I kept it pushing.
Oh no, I used to watch it. That was hilarious to me. But it was him in there. He's a furniture dude. In Southside, he's a furniture dude too. So I guess he was trying to say like the show is over. That's why he was like, "We closing," because I don't think they got renewed for another season. They had like 2 seasons. Yeah,
because that scene. Okay, I'm glad you said that because that scene was stupid to me. The nigga pulled up on
right. That's
like, yo, nigga, I'm coming to get your furniture on a Monday. He was like, nigga, ain't Tuesday, and then they did that whole full exchange, and then he left us. I'm like, why would they do that? But that makes
sense. Because in Southside, he owns a like furniture rental company.
So now
and like in the show, their whole thing is like it's like Rent-A-Center. So the show is they go collect the furniture and shit, like all the shit they deal with. So it was like I think they were just doing that because it was Chicago.
The show is Jumping the Shark.
Nigga, that show is it jumping the fucking jumped a couple sharks.
Jumping the shark now, bro. Like in a minute they're gonna break the fourth wall in a minute. Like on the last season,
they're
gonna be just like
they already did.
This is for the shy and look right in the camera.
That's literally what Kevin did.
Oh man,
he looked right in the camera and said, "I always loved Chicago. You made me who I am." Like nigga, you're 17. You you haven't accomplished shit in life yet.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to run through the scenes because I feel like everything was just so boom. Like the Gemma scene with Picard.
I damn near wanted to start it on my phone and just skip scene by scene because I didn't want to miss none.
Yeah, like that. The Gemma scene with Picard's sister, that was another alley-oop scene. It was just like, okay, you knew what was gonna happen. She started dancing to this music. Whose music was that? Was that hers? It was like
hers.
Singing.
It was hers.
Okay, so she kissed him. No, she kissed her and then pushed her away. What are you doing? She sends her 10 bands because she get in her apartment. She got in her apartment. So sends her 10 bands or whatever. She was like, you just want to fuck me and all of that. And I'm just like, man, this is crazy. I think, the scene before that was Gemma was mad at Jake for not wanting to move in with her or whatever. Now that he got Kevin's place, he was like, yo, we're kids still.
It's funny to me how these kids say responsible shit and stupid shit at the same time. Because he responsibly said we too young to be living together and all of this shit. It's like he's responsible, but at the same time, he got her pregnant.
She was like,
we got her pregnant,
but we fucking. That shit was kind of funny, but it was kind of weird at the same time because I look at Jim and was like, man, like you a kid.
That's what I was about to say. No, that's what I was literally about to say. It makes me uncomfortable when she says it because she said it twice.
Yeah.
She said it to him and she said it to Bakari's sister. I'm like, stop saying that. Like for some reason, to me, she don't look like she's old enough to be talking like that.
She don't. She look 11.
Yeah. Like, it just make me uncomfortable.
I just think of the same girl with a little afro that was woke. Now she on.
Yeah. Now she's sleeping in the mode.
Yeah, now she on some other shit. Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, that scene was just weird to me. I'm like, all right, like now you taking money from Bakari's sister, knowing that that's gonna cost you. I mean, she was just like, what is that, 100,000? All right, how are we gonna get that? She was like, that's your, that's on you.
Right. Because she don't got it.
You can't make nobody a star. How you don't even have one successful client yet.
Not one.
I can see if you just had like Maisha blew up and now she's somewhere else, you know what I mean? And she moved on and did her own thing. And now you taking on another client. Like you halfway got clients and shit. You taking advances and you ain't never made nobody no money.
Bakari's sister got better songs though.
That's cool.
I said that. But I don't like Jim explaining it to her dad and now her stepmom. Now all of a sudden that's full on stepmom asking questions at the table. How much time be passing between these episodes?
Dude, I think we talked about that. I was like, we want to believe that last episode was Monday and this was Tuesday, but it ain't. It's like monthly. Like every episode is like a month past.
So last episode was like April. Now we in October.
Probably. Like it's gonna have a Christmas. We're gonna get a Christmas episode before the season is over.
What else? So
that was another thing. Like, how I was talking about earlier, how quick Emma and not Emma, but Keisha and Emmett, their arguments are just like boom, boom, boom. They end, and they start back up. The conversation between Gemma and her dad was very like, who do you think you're talking to, young lady? No, you cannot do that. Oh, I'm grown, blah, blah, blah. All right. You got my blessing. You got my blessing now. Like 10 seconds later, I'm like, what? That's not how that goes.
It's like I don't have to have your permission to move. Let her know. Let her go. Was the money illegal? No. It's none of your business. You raised a responsible daughter. You got my blessing. Oh, really, Daddy? It was just like the emotions just go.
They go
bam, 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 bam. Insane.
I'm like, man, take your ass upstairs and shut the hell up. Like. I'll think about
it. Iman says we can't be selling dude the shit that much longer. I can't tell you that. He ain't gonna be around too much longer.
Nigga told her everything.
Hey, Tiffany knows a nigga that's clearly one of Duda's close friends, like a hitter type nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Bypass him and go straight to Emmett to tell Emmett that her boyfriend about to try to kill Duda. Go to the nigga with the connections. Go to the nigga that's out there for real that'll be like, hey man, don't do this. You bypass all of them, go to Emmett because you and him got a son together.
Yeah, man. That whole situation just didn't really make sense. I saw the episode name and I was like, okay, who shot you? I was like, this nigga Lamar about to be right. They're about to all try to kill Duda. They're about to all try to kill Duda on the same day and they ain't nobody know where the bullet came from.
And it says who shot you, and we clearly know who got shot and who shot him.
Yeah, pretty much. And we know Iman's not gonna die. So it didn't even make sense for him to get shot, really.
It didn't.
What's it called? His mom, Lynn Whitfield's character. She's mad at him for telling Tiffany anything, so her and Tiffany got a little rift now, so that's going to be a thing.
She's clearly taking over.
It was what you said was almost right. Like she knew old boy Nux, not Nux, but Duda's other guy, the younger boy. What's dude's name? I keep saying the
weird ass dude,
younger dude. Old girl, one of the girls in our comments called him Timon from Lion King.
He do look like Timon.
That was hilarious.
He do look like Timon.
So she didn't know him, but she reached out to him. And now that Duda is low key, him that nigga up for not being there.
Dude is literally weak now. They are stripping him of his powers.
Oh yeah,
he's literally losing control of everything.
If they get this nigga to kill Duda now, because like Glenn Whitfield's probably gonna pay him heavily or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like take that. She
said she wanted to work for him.
Yes,
work for her.
He's probably gonna end up killing Duda.
Yeah,
most likely. I mean, I don't see it being any more complex than that.
But I don't see Duda getting killed.
I mean, yeah, not anytime soon.
No, period.
Yeah, I don't. Who knows, man? There's a lot of things that can happen. Like they might hit us with some twist in the next. We got 8 full episodes left.
You know what? You know what could happen? I'm trying to look up. I want to pull up this episode. I don't want to miss nothing. You know what could happen? Yeah. What could happen? I think Lynn Whitfield could get into whoever Duda's contacts are or connect is, and then fuck around and be Duda's boss. I just don't see Duda getting killed. Either he's going to jail, or he's. I just don't see death in his thing. I don't like how they ended this shit with what's his name? Like he just about to go back into the streets and handle something. He told his girl he was getting in a shower.
Where did she go after that? Did she just disappear in thin air and didn't see that nigga go out the other way? It was like if you tell.
I thought she was gonna leave.
Tell somebody not to go somewhere, like in your house. It was like don't go nowhere. Like especially somebody is about to go kill somebody, right? Like if I know if you my roommate and I know you about to be like, man, I'm about to go and kill this nigga. Or like I gotta keep tabs on Lamar so he won't leave tonight.
Yeah,
she left. She just all right, baby. Went upstairs and just kept it pushing. Like
they don't have an upstairs.
Oh, okay. Well, she went somewhere and kept
in the living room to watch TV.
That nigga went in the bedroom, cocked a loud ass gun back, and walked out the back door like it was nothing.
He's not a councilman. I don't give a fuck what they say. Rashad is now homeless.
This nigga stupid.
Where the fuck is Rashad going?
I don't know, man. He probably going back to the streets, man. He know how to handle himself. He's probably gonna end up trying to stay with Victor again.
Also, if a woman puts you out, she's not gonna leave your shit on the couch. Your shit is on the front porch.
Yeah, she thought that she
can't come in here and make a sandwich before you leave, nigga.
All right, so this is one thing I was confused about. So did she get the text prior, or was the text not sent, but he sent it to her, but it was failed and it got sent later?
Oh, you talking about because she liked it exactly when he walked in the house?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was for a dramatic effect.
Oh.
She was supposed to have already, because she had time to pack his shit up.
Okay, so she already got the text. I didn't read the text because it was like far away from me at the time. So it was like I just knew it had something to do with he was pretty much dusting the other girl off.
She was right there by him though.
Excuse me. Yeah, she was. So it's like he sends her that text. And I'm really good about that nowadays, even though sometimes I fuck up like little small stuff. But when I'm sending something like that I don't want nobody else to read, like I'm looking at my contact over and over again, like this one I'm sending to, this one I'm sending it to. All right, send.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's been times where I've sent like a little small stuff. Like I sent my boss something that I was supposed to send to a friend, but it was nothing big. It was like a meme or something like that.
Yeah. No, I done fucked up on text too. Yeah. I've literally done that before. So I'm not saying that's far-fetched. I'm saying the fact that he wrote it out. Let me pull it. Let me see if I can find the text so I can tell you exactly what it said.
Yeah.
And there was no reason to say it the way it was said. What the fuck? I can't find that episode now. Oh, it's on Prime.
Yeah.
It just literally didn't make any sense what was said in the text, and for him to use her name, there was no reason for it.
I mean, it was a reason for it, so he can send it to the other girl, and she can know that he was doing that. Because if he would have just sent that text, she might have thought it was for her. But they had to put her name in it, so Deja could.
No, for show purposes, yes. I'm saying in real life there was no reason for it, which makes it stupid.
Absolutely not. In real life, no.
Which makes it dumb. Let me get to the stupid shit.
Get out of here, shorty.
Oh, shorty. Oh, that argument. Papa stupid ass. Them laying on the mattress. Okay, here we go. It's This nigga's mad because he's still with her boyfriend.
I didn't think that he was still tripping off of that, bro. Like I feel like he just started lusting.
But they kept saying it.
Yeah,
They kept saying it the whole time. Like that's what he was still tripping on.
He still lusted after that woman after that time. Just like, bro, move on, man. Like he didn't even have a girl at that time. You know, he did. He did have that girl, but it was still early. Like, what are you tripping off now? She don't want to be with you. What do you?
It says, this is a text. It says, I'm finally letting go of you, comma, Tierra. I'm going to look at the amazing night we shared at just that one amazing night. Now, if you can't tell me AI.
He put that in there too?
Yes.
Bro, just like you said, he was right there. You could have just called.
He'd have to call. She's standing a couple feet away from her, away from him folding clothes.
She was only one call away, bro.
And this ain't his first encounter with her. Remember before? That's a hilarious.
He's right there.
He had an encounter with her before. Remember, she brushed him off like, nigga, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
But
she don't care.
And even after this text, when he confronted it again, she was like, nigga, what are you talking about? I sent you that text. You didn't send me no text.
Mm-hmm. Like,
she don't give a fuck about you.
Say, oh, damn it. I sent it to Deja. That nigga dipped out of there so fast, man.
Also, again, just as we talked about Emmett and Keisha not talking till the funeral. So that means he sent this text on one day and he went home with his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly she didn't read the text, I guess. But he was able to kick it with her and then go to the party.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I hate this shit, man. I hate to say I hate it, but I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Did we miss any scenes?
I'm looking right now. We see the Emmett dad. Nuck and Keisha.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
That was weird as fuck. She's like hiding that he texts her. It's like she's already acting guilty. Then when you go meet her, like, I can't do this. I don't know if I gave you the wrong idea. You crept out to meet me. You could have said that shit in text. Like, nah, tell me over the phone. I don't know.
How you respect? He was like, man, I respect your situation. You know what I mean? I just want to like talk to you, man. That shit don't work, bro. We 10 years old? Like,
I just miss hanging with you. You was in a hoe house. This is the thing for me. Like, he was a venomous nigga when they introduced him. He was basically trafficking young girls, keeping them trapped, hoeing them out. But he had feelings for Keisha. That's the only girl he treated right, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
But I miss my conversations with you. I miss talking to you. She was a little girl at the time.
What?
When they was talking, she was a little girl.
Technically, yeah. Are they?
She was still in high school.
How far apart? We don't know how old Nuck is.
Nuck was running. I know Nuck was old enough to own that house and run hoes out of that motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's that's. I feel like that's coming back in a way, and it's funny. Like I was thinking while Keisha and Kevin were running outside, I'm like, I would have wrote this scene like Nuck is crazy in love, nigga, and shot at Keisha, nigga, but end up hitting Kevin before he went out of town.
Damn, that would have been a hell of a twist, though.
It would have just been more interesting. Like it might have been like people might have been pissed off, but it would have been like, ooh, like you know what I mean? It kind of keeps you like
it'd have been more drama.
Like Kevin's already gone. Fuck him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get out of here. The reason why that would be a like a full circle twist, because this whole show started off who shot Coogie.
Right.
If we switched it to a who shot Kevin,
man.
Mid-season finale, now the whole world is like, because nobody give a shit about that pastor getting killed. I don't give a fuck what they say. Ain't nobody investigating that. Ain't nobody out here worried about that. If it came to a who shot Kevin,
yeah,
that would start all kind of new drama out here.
Exactly. Everybody that would shake up that would shake up everything.
That would shake up all of Chicago, because they are all of Chicago.
Yeah, because Kevin is technically like the main, not the main character, but it's just like most of the shit is centered around like him, like that since it started.
The show started around him.
Yeah,
exactly. The show literally started around him seeing Cookie get killed. Well, he saw Cookie get killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the show is basically his.
Yeah. So
him leaving the shot should have been the end of the show, actually.
The nigga literally the front cover of the first season. So yeah.
So Kevin's gone. So who do you care enough about the other kids?
No, because Papa is not who he used to be. He's not funny. He's not he's not even following the same like moral code that he had. You know what I mean? Like so
all that shit out the window.
He's not even the same nigga. Like Jake is a seamstress. And that nigga, like he don't have enough dialogue. You know what I mean? He don't care enough about nothing, really, if you think about it. Like, he don't even care about Jim low key. Like,
hey, do you see how he got that? Nigga said she's just trying to fuck. He was like, I ain't gonna see. He was like, you a hoe, she your pimp.
Pretty much. Like, that nigga don't give a fuck.
The one thing I'll say about Jake this whole season, he ain't said nothing wrong.
Nah, yeah.
Like, literally everything he says is spot on. He be in stupid ass situations, but everything he be saying be spot on.
His character is not like, he ain't even no co-star. Like, that nigga's a reoccurring character at this point. Like,
yeah.
You barely see that nigga, and when you do, it's just like, now that he gonna have Kevin's spot. I don't know how much money he making off them clothes, but man, how much does a spot in Chicago cost? And they're like, hey, you know, take it over if you ever need some help. You know what I mean? Let me know. Like, these kids making bread, bro. These kids are balling. You got Jim got $1,000 studio sessions. Nigga, like, these niggas is balling. Bakari's sister got 10 bands in PayPal, just chilling. Here you go. Some girl she just met.
It's nothing to her. She sent it like it was nothing.
Nigga,
you need money for an apartment here.
Emmett Daddy got bands on them, nigga, just sitting around. This
is what's crazy. This is what's crazy to me. They sat. Did you notice Emma Mama? Like, they don't ever show them together no more. I don't think she's really there.
What's that, Emma's mama?
Emmett's mama. I mean, he's talking to his dad.
Emmett's mother. Yeah. She was
it's like she's not really there though.
Like she's. What do you mean?
Look how they shot it again. Like they show Emmett and they show the dad. They keep doing this like this, but she's kind of like the blur. You know how somebody's like in the background?
Yeah.
She's not really there with Emmett.
Do you think they green screen her?
Yeah, but not even green screen her, but you edit it in a certain way so it make it seem like she's there. She's not.
Oh, okay. I don't really pay attention.
It's just something I noticed.
I don't pay attention to her. I ain't liked her character since Antoine Fisher, bro. Anytime I see her,
damn, since Antoine Fisher.
Anytime I see her, I'll be just like, she's a little creepy. Get down there and drop them. That's all I keep seeing from her face. It's like, Like, go about your business, old creep lady.
Damn, you ain't gonna let that go as a character.
Nah, man, she got that face, man. She a creep.
Damn.
Like even though R.I.P. to Uncle Ice, anytime I see Uncle Ice character, they always just like, nigga, that's Ice.
Nigga, I feel that one. I feel that one.
He killed Sonny, man. I can't see
Money making Sonny. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see him in nothing else, bro. Some characters are just like, you should have did something else first.
Nah, yeah, I feel that. But when Emmett was talking to them about the money, they was acting like they didn't have it.
Yeah.
Like, nah, we don't got that kind of money. And then Emmett, like, I handle it myself. No, you gonna sit your ass down here and I'm gonna take care of it. Then you got the money.
The shy make me feel like I need to get a savings plan, bro. Like, I don't have 30 bands to give to nobody, just like on an emergency. Like, I don't just 30 bands. Here you go.
Right. You got it though. Just here. I'll get the rest later.
I have to take out my life insurance or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got just 30 just to put in the bag.
Hey, that nigga gonna fix some stoves and get that money back or something. Yeah. That nigga worked 9 hours, got paid $100.
He did, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, he do little odd jobs like that, but you got bands to put in the bag, because what Emmett owes Duda is gotta be at least $250,000.
At least or more. Because that nigga looked at that bag and said, "This is good. This is about half."
Whatever, bro. Like,
they don't care. They literally don't give a fuck about us, y'all. The Shy doesn't care about our intelligence anymore.
Yeah,
that's where the conclusion I've come to. Dre made 6 burgers for that big ass party.
Take one, pass it down. Bite it, pass it down. That's pretty much what that is. They parties be jumping. Like, who are these niggas in the party? There would be a bunch of remember in the Martin episode, like Martin throw a party, just be like random niggas at the party.
Yeah,
They're like, who are these niggas, man?
We ain't seen these niggas in none of their episodes.
No, they're just random niggas. Like, dude, who are you?
So yeah, mid-season finale. We end with Rashad getting kicked out. We end with Victor putting on his ghost power suit. He about to go do dirt.
Predictions.
And that's where we ended.
Predictions. I think that I think Nuck is in a situation. Something's going to happen with him and Keisha. I think I don't know whether he's going to take it to the next level, because now he's already tried to reach out to her on some cool, nice shit, right? He wants Keisha. So either he's going to try something to get at her in a way to where it's going to be either forceful. I'm not saying RIPE or nothing like that. I'm just more talking like he's going to get a little bit more annoying to where Emma's going to have to step in. You know what I mean? It's not going to be as like texting, I'm nice and this, that, and the other. That nigga wants her now. Something's going to happen. I don't know what it is yet. I feel like it could have been that situation I told you where he shot at her and hit Kevin, but it's not going to happen.
I don't think that. I think the whole purpose of the scene with Keisha getting in that car was for Nuck to show that his personality has changed, to show that he's not with the gangster shit no more. Because we keep building to that. First he apologized to Keisha, then he's telling Keisha, "I got you forever. I care about you." Then he's looking at dude at the funeral like, "Oh man, I'm just a pawn in your game. How we show up here, you killed the pastor." Like that's what that look was supposed to be. Then it's like when he's with Keisha, he's like, "Yeah, I miss talking to you. I don't got nobody to talk to." He said everybody out. When he was like, people out here trying to kill me. And she was like, who? He was like, everybody. So they're showing they're trying to make Nuck a good guy. So I believe the rest of the season is going to show the transition from him being gangster to some type of good guy. I think he wants out of the bullshit now.
That could be as well. I don't
think he's coming at Keisha no more. I think when he said we good, that's what he meant.
He just killed a pastor.
He didn't do it though.
He did it.
He had something to do with it, but I don't think he did it. I don't think it was him.
They killed the pastor and knew the kid. How you do that? How you know the son of the pastor? He was just like, I don't give a fuck about your daddy, and I'm gonna do it anyway. You got to be a heartless ass nigga to do something like that. But
I don't think he did it though. I just think he sent it. I didn't like that either. Not that we talk about that. When he was like, because now we got another body because of you. He was like, you made the call.
I was just about to say that shit. He was just like, nigga, you should make better decisions or whatever. Like, nigga, you would have shot me, bro. Like, shut the fuck up with that. What you talking about, man? If I would have said, nigga, we can't kill the pastor, you'd have been like, what? You getting weak. I like, dude is a weirdo, nigga. Like, nigga, first he talking to Nuck like that, then he choking up old boy. You know what I mean? Like, dude is making a lot of enemies though. Now that you say that, I can see everybody is turning on Duda. Like Nuck and old boy is like, nigga, like, fuck you. Like, y'all ain't gotta, like, that might end up being something like that. Like, y'all ain't gotta do it. We gonna do it.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I think it's gonna get to a point where Duda almost gets killed, but either he gets arrested or Iman's mama takes over. Iman's mama gonna take over the operation regardless.
Well, that's what you said. Yeah, I get that. That's why I think, like, at first I didn't think Duda was gonna die, but I think in order for this show to move on, Duda has to die, and then Iman's mom has to take over. Like, there's no other way. There's no way that Duda's gonna be the under nigga. You know what I mean? Him being in jail is just a waste of time, unless they're about to have like jail scenes with Duda and shit like that. So the nigga gotta go. He's gotta die.
They could, but I don't think. I think him going to jail is kind of writing off his character. I think that's the angle they're gonna take with it. I think he's going to federal prison and we'll never see from him again. It's not gonna be like a now Duda's inside bars, the jailhouse in Chicago running shit. It's not. They're not doing that.
They can't send him to jail for accused murder because Victor got something to do with it. He don't do nothing but snitch on everybody. If Duda
Victor gonna clear his name.
If Duda go to jail, he is Nino Brown, nigga. Like, he taking everybody. The whole organization going down. Victor, Nuck, old boy, Iman, Emma, everybody going.
It's gonna be, they're gonna pull some Rico shit to where Duda go to jail for the death of the pastor, and then they find out he's been running all these operations. It's gonna be a way that Victor's in the clear and Duda go to jail. I guarantee it.
Ahmad Akbar.
Look at him, Kareem Akbar. I can see that happening, but I just don't see. I just don't. Then again, we're thinking too deep. We got to stop thinking so that because the writers don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was looking for
the writers ain't thinking this deep.
I was looking for a trailer after this. I was like, man, I need to know how this shit gonna start. And I didn't see not one trailer. So
you're not going to.
They gonna really push this shit out. I'm not surprised if they ain't shot this shit yet, bro.
I'm not surprised at that, and I wouldn't be surprised if they say they're not bringing it back.
I'm not gonna give a shit.
I hate to say it.
I'll make my own finale, nigga. I know what's gonna happen.
I hate to say it, but I'm at that point too, to where it's like I feel like you guys are insulting our intelligence so much that I really don't give a fuck no more. If you guys really think you're getting off these scenes, if you guys really think we're dumb enough to be so entranced with these scenes that we just like, oh man, that was deep, then y'all really think low of your community.
Some people fucking with this shit, bro. Like I've seen some things that people are fucking with the show. Like when I look for the trailers and shit like that, like I see people, you know, they praising some of this shit. And I'm just like, oh well, hey, it's for somebody. You know what I mean?
It is okay. It is for somebody. I can't deny that.
But this shit is going full on jump the shark, transformation chamber episodes. Like I mean, like see, like you know how all the shows like that deep into the seasons, anything goes down.
But not even that, man. It's like there's no logic in it. They've taken all the logic out of these stories. All the logic is gone from these stories. They don't even give a fuck no more. How Emmett just get a clean ass. You know how hard it is to find that Impala? How he get one?
Tupac. They was giving them out. They was giving them out back late 90s. Hey, when is this? This show takes place
today.
In the present, right? Present time. Okay. I was thinking that. I was just like, this is a new show. So it's like they're not like saying, oh, this is in early 2000s or nothing like that. This is
today.
23. Did they have a COVID era for this? They had a COVID season, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I just don't know, man. I really just don't at this point. I just don't know or care, honestly.
Oh,
y'all this mid-season finale show, y'all don't give a fuck.
This is we gonna have to take a little break, man. Y'all ain't gonna see us for a minute. Well, you gonna see us, but not for this show because we gotta wait probably for like until they was talking about like early next year sometime. So
even though they said early next year or the year after.
Talking about for the I thought you were talking about.
Oh, you talking about for the mid-season? Okay,
yeah, for the mid-season. I ain't talking about next season. I'm talking about like for this next episode. They talking about next year.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's crazy.
But I believe, like you said, it might not even be shot yet.
That's possible too. Or they shooting right now. Or they shooting right now.
No, they ain't. They can't. They on strike.
Everybody ain't on strike. There's some shit coming out. I mean, I feel like the writer's strike is for a certain amount of people, but every writer ain't on strike.
No, the only people that ain't on strike is the Tubies. They not on strike, but everybody else, as far as mainstream acting and mainstream writing, they all on strike.
I feel like the writer's strike has to do with a lot of these shows that are like brand new. I feel like The Chi is already got viewers.
So if the season was already shot, then they could just drop it. But as far as making new episodes, they can't do that right now. The striking is part of that. That's why the actors can't even promote the shit. Like they can't even be on interviews or on pages saying tune into The Chi or check us out next week on The Chi. They can't even do that. They on strike.
How AI are gonna be on strike?
AI ain't on strike. That's the problem. That's the whole issue.
Oh shit.
AI not on strike. AI writing the new episodes of The Chi. And saying fuck you humans. Y'all gonna watch it.
I mean, they right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's The Chi, ladies and gentlemen. Season 6, episode 8.
We still
here.
We reviewing other shows, y'all. For all of y'all because people fucking with The Chi reviews. We still are looking for other shows. Top Boy is a great show. It's just it'd be a lot to catch up on episodes. Because Brian ain't watched it at all. I've watched 1.5 seasons of it.
Yeah,
So it's hard to catch up. It's hard to just jump in and catch up on some shit when you still got to work full time.
I don't have time to binge watch anything. And well, I mean,
right.
Let me say this: I do have time to watch stuff, but I have to watch stuff that I can review the next week because we review something every week. So I can't binge watch a show and watch the other shows that we got to review because I have work a full-time job, unfortunately.
Right. And we was able to do Insecure. We did Insecure because the seasons and episodes were short.
And we saw it already. And so it was like,
we saw it already. So it's more of a refresher.
It's a passive watch. How they would just throw that shit on. I knew exactly what happened already. I just wanted to refresh my memory.
Right. But Top Boy is a good show. We just ain't gonna have time to do it. But we are actively looking for something else, but it has to be weekly.
Has to be new.
New and weekly.
Check out our Changeling reviews. We're about to start reviewing we already did 4 episodes of the Changeling in one video. And we dropping the rest of the season. So we into that one right now. I think the next show we doing ain't really. I was like, I'm trying to think what's coming out next. Rap shit coming out in November. We got a whole month for that.
Oh, so it is officially coming out in November?
That's what they said. They pushed it back one time. They might push it back again. Supposed to be November 10th.
Right. I don't trust that shit. I'm trying to see
Raising Kanan coming back in December.
Oh shit. Is it for real?
That's what they said.
Oh, we on that.
Yeah.
That's a good show. Just shout out. I ain't gonna read the comments, but shout out everybody who did comments. Sheldon Gentry. House Carolina, Miss Sharon, Beatrice Kiddo, Monica Cam. Is that Monica Cam?
I think it is. Last time I think I said Monica Cam or Monicam.
Monicam. User CZ3ZV8PG7R.
I was like, what?
Shout out to you. That's the one who recommended Top Boy. We just can't do it. Marcus Coleman. Yeah, shout out all y'all for all of y'all comments. But hey, if y'all do see something new, just let us know. Like if you see a new show and it's like 4 episodes in, we might be able to try to do that. It's just the shows where it's like a bunch of seasons and we can't really catch up and jump in.
Right. I would hate to just jump in the middle of a season like I know what's going on because I ain't gonna be able to talk about it like for real. Like, you know what I mean? It's like y'all gonna be correcting me in the damn comments talking about just like, no, that was what's it called, mama.
Hey, and we're not doing Tommy. I'm sorry. Who's that? Beatrice Kiddo keep saying it.
Pushing the hell out of that show.
We ain't doing it. Sorry. We're not doing it. I just can't fuck with that show. It's not even because he's white. Situationally, the show starts off making absolutely no sense, and I don't want to follow it from there. The show is just dumb. The premise is dumb. I don't want to do it.
I didn't want to do it because he was white. Not even on no racist shit. That's just like we're doing black shows, and it's just
that too
doesn't make sense to do Tommy.
But it would make sense because it's part of that universe. It started off. It's basically a branch off a black universe. It's just
understood.
The situation is stupid to me. The whole Tommy situation is dumb to me.
Yeah, like I if we was doing every kind of movie, I'd be like cool with it. You know what I mean? I don't got no problem with it. Like I like most of my favorite shows are all white shows, right? Like as far as the ones that I hold up like pretty high, but I for this podcast, we're not doing shows based around Tommy. You know, not to be
he's right too. He's right because we're not. We pushing black shows, but I can see why Tommy would be suggested. No, it's just not a good show to me. It's just really not a good show to me. I tried to watch
like
first 3 episodes.
It's like Gary Owen having a show, right? His wife was probably white, you know what I mean? But I was not going to do it. I mean, his wife is black, you know what I mean? It probably would be about black.
He don't got no wife no more.
He doesn't, but you know what I mean? He has black children like, and all of that. Like, I'm not going to watch it. Hey, that Michael Blackson show, bro. I watched it all the way to the 4th episode thinking there was going to be some more. I was like, yo, this is garbage.
Man.
don't know if y'all seen that on BT Plus, but I gave it a watch.
Man,
and they ain't make no more episodes. They made 4 episodes, and that shit was bad, bro. It's like they didn't even take it seriously. It was like a long sketch sitcom.
a long sketch with terrible played out jokes.
Yeah,
that nigga was kid was like maybe 175 pounds. He was calling him fat.
Hey, yeah, he wasn't even chubby really. He was just like
at all
bigger built. You know what I mean? If he fat, I'm fat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we all fat, if he fat, like nigga, he's not fat at all. The fuck, that shit was, man.
Michael Black's gonna say the same jokes until he is gone, bro. Like he's gonna use.
I look like under the bed, mother sucker. All right, nigga, you need some new material, cause like that's enough. You try to tie your shoe, you do a front flip, motherfucker. When he said that joke, I was like, y'all don't give a shit, huh? Hey, go in the classroom and just make some jokes.
I don't like dialogue to where every word is a curse word. Like when it
got to make sense. It got to make sense.
Like let it make sense. Like for one time, like say if somebody just go off one time, they just drop every bomb or whatever, right? Cool, but like you start the scene off with like this lady walking into her the little staff room or whatever. What's up, y'all motherfuckers? Y'all got the motherfucking coffee ready? Child, look at this motherfucker. Ah, shit, motherfucker. Like, that's crazy, motherfucker. You see this motherfucker? I'm like, yo, like, who wrote this down? Please. Like, every word, like, you didn't even finish the sentence. Like, what?
I don't want no motherfucking ass shit coffee. This shit tastes like shit ass coffee.
Y'all cussing like shit. Y'all just found out like a little kid. Like y'all just found cussing. I remember you was a kid, you was just like, you leave your mama's house, you was just like, shit. Shit ass, bitch ass, bus ass lady. Like what?
Playing shit ass Mario punk ass shit.
We used to love cursing.
Punk bitch ass Yoshi. No reason. There's no reason for the cuss words. So yeah, Michael Blackson show can't do it either. Miss Pat show is fantastic.
Love that show.
Even
though they curse a lot too, but
they do, but it makes sense.
Makes sense, yes.
But yeah, just drop us some shows, man. Like drop some shows with leading black characters, man.
And we will review them if they're starting from scratch.
Right, starting from scratch, or are we still in the first season?
At least, yeah. For sure.
At least still in the first season. We just can't jump in. We know y'all love shit and y'all want us to review it. We just don't got time yet. Well, maybe with the strike, we'll have time. We won't have shit to watch.
But anyway.
You never know. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, talk to us. We'll talk back. We have a review there. We're about to do these reviews for the Changeling. If you guys want to get into that one, peace out.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.